What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video and subscribe to some Thursday picks for today. Today we got a pretty medium-sized slate that we got, and we're looking to get the best values out of today's slate. We got some great matchups, some great values to look at, and we're coming off of a huge sweep from yesterday's plays. Again, if you guys were able to cash out on those picks, make sure to comment down below which plays you guys tailed, because yesterday was an absolutely amazing day. We hit all the plays and as well as the alternatives in the video. So if you guys are looking to cash out on today's plays, make sure to comment down below which picks you guys will be tailing in this video, and make some other suggestions of other plays that you guys may be confident in the day. I do really appreciate your guys' insight. As always, if you guys do enjoy these picks, smash that like button. Let's get this video to 500 likes. If you guys do want a bonus pick in the next video, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn your post notifications so that you guys don't miss out on the future videos. A lot of these plays are super high value, and the best value is when they come out early so that you guys can get ahead of the sports books before they start making changes and taking off the best plays from the board. So if you guys want these plays as soon as they drop, turn your post notifications, hit that subscribe button so that you guys don't miss out on these values. Now, if you guys do want additional exclusive plays, the outlet has got you covered. Recently, they have been killing it, especially not only on just NBA, but the MLB season is getting hot, and they have been killing it recently with those MLB slips, not just on PrizePicks, but Chalkboard, Sleeper, Underdog, and all DFS apps. They cover it, and as well as the sports betting AI, they cover it as well, and they're getting better and better with every single slate. So if you guys are looking to cash out on these plays, you guys can join up on the Discord. They also just cashed out on this huge esports play just today. So if you guys are looking to get some esports plays, they've been killing it. It was a huge win that cashed out for 3 bands. So if you guys are looking to get some big wins like this, they post multiple high-value PrizePicks plays throughout the day in the Discord for you guys to cash out on. But speaking of cashing out, not only did the YouTube plays sweep, but we also swept on the Instagram plays as well. We had Zubac for the over on points plus rebounds for more, and we also had the other play, Domantas Sabonis, for the over on 23.5 fantasy score. Now, again, if you guys do want these plays for yourself, you guys can follow me on Instagram at PickPlugYT. But if you guys do want those bonus picks where I will be dropping later in the next video, you guys can smash that like button. Again, let's get this video to 500 likes. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are definitely looking to turn it up for the month of April. And one last thing before we get into these picks, just because of that huge win yesterday, I'm going to be giving $50 away to 2 people that comment down below their favorite pick of the day in the comment section below. And you have to be subscribed, as well as you have to be following me on Instagram at PickPlugYT. Do those 2 things, and you guys will be entered into the giveaway. I'll be giving away $50 by the next video, so make sure to go ahead and comment down below your favorite pick of today, and be following me on Instagram and subscribe to the YouTube channel. But like I said, we got some great values for today, so without further ado, let's hop into today's picks. For our first play today, we'll be going over to the outlier section, and for those of you guys that don't already have access to the outlier section, you can click the link in the description below to get access to all of their historical data so you can make predictions confidently. John Morant for the over on 5.5 points is the first play that I'll be making for today. Recently, he's been on a roll, having 9 out of 10 on this line, averaging 30.6. And the reason why he's playing so well and he's been a lot more consistent recently is because they're in a tough position in the playoffs. A lot of these plays, a lot of these teams are actually tough positions in the playoffs, and right now is the best time to choose these stars for the teams, because again, a lot of these players, these stars, are going to be outperforming and playing well because they're looking for these better positions in the playoffs. And John Morant is definitely one of those people that falls into that category. Now, head-to-head, he's 0% from this field. He's played them twice this year already, and he's gone the under for both times. So you can keep that in mind. Overall, he's going to be a team that's 6th in points allowed versus that point guard position. They're 4th in points allowed, limiting teams or limiting point guards to the 22 and 22.6 points per game. But like I said, I still do like the over for this line. He's averaging 33.1 minutes, and the scenario for this matchup just makes sense. Again, they are in a very tough spot. If they lose this matchup, they are currently 6th seed. If the Warriors win, as well as if the Timberwolves win again, they will most likely be ending up in the play-in, and they don't want to fall down into the play-in. That is going to be a very bad position for them. So I do believe Memphis will come out with the win in this game, but it will be a tough matchup, and John Morant will most likely have to score a lot more than he normally does. But either way, Ja Morant is a very good scoring player as well as a very good playmaker. So I do like the line for the points plus assists as an alternative line for the over as well. 32.5 is a great solid play as well. He's 8 out of 10 in the last 10 games, as well as he's averaging 37.8. He's hit this line in 3 straight matchups. Only thing that's a little bit more risky about this prop is that he has failed to exceed the 32.5 points plus assists in 11 out of his last 14 games versus the top 10 defenses for points allowed. He's averaging 26.8 points per game, points plus assists per game on average. So it is definitely a more risky prop. But for some of you guys, you might like this line for the over better because sometimes Ja Morant does play a little bit more passive. He does have games where, if we look here, 12 assists and 29 points. So he does play a lot of games where he has more passive and more playmaking type of point guard. But in this game, I most likely will lean more to the side of the scoring Ja Morant for him to go on the over for this line. So if you guys do like this prop, definitely do let me know what you're thinking down in the comment section below. I do think it is definitely a very solid play. For our next line, we'll be going back over to the outlier section, and we'll be looking for Giannis Antetokounmpo for the points plus rebounds section at 38.5. This one is also going to be for more similar reasoning. Giannis, he's one of the main scorers on this team right now. No Damian Lillard. Bobby Portis has just come back recently, and he is still taking more of the offensive load. Right now in the East, they're in a pretty solid position. It's definitely not as tight as the West, but they still would want to have an even better position. They're not going to look to lose any games because if they do lose 2 more games, they will end up dropping down to the 6th position, especially if the Pistons win 2 more games. So I do like this line for the over. Giannis, he's been playing very well. He's been playing through injury as well, and he's been able to go on the over for his lines. 7 out of 10 in his last 10 games, averaging 41.4. As well, he's going up against the Pelicans, which right now they have nobody. They're basically a team with no star. Their injury list is incredibly long, and a lot of players are game time decisions that aren't even their star matchups. Those secondary B-list players are even game time decisions. So I'm not even sure who they'll be playing in this matchup. But for the most part, he's going to a team that is 26th in points allowed already, as well as 27th in rebounds allowed. So they're struggling already. And against that power forward position, they're 28th in points allowed and 20th in rebounds allowed. They're giving up almost 34 points plus rebounds combined. So I do like this line for the over head-to-head. He's gone the over in the last 2 matchups already. So the matchups and the reads are there. If you guys do like this line, I definitely do think it is a very solid prop. As an alternative, though, we wouldn't be choosing Giannis. We would be choosing Bobby Portis. Although his lines aren't up yet, but you guys may be looking at Bobby Portis at 9.5 rebounds or 7.5 rebounds. I would take the over on that line, definitely. If you guys were looking for an alternative line on Giannis and looking for something more comfortable, because I know Giannis's lines are definitely very high. 38.5 for points plus rebounds is definitely pretty high. So if you guys were looking for something a little bit more comfortable, definitely do look at Bobby Portis lines. I do suggest those because in this game, it most likely will be a very one-sided rebounding game for the Milwaukee Bucks. So definitely do take a look at that. But the Giannis line is definitely a solid play. And if you guys are looking for a good pick to add to your slips today, definitely the Anthony Edwards for 0.5 points that is on sale for Sleeper right now is the go-to. A lot of people have been cashing out recently with Sleepers, huge discounts that they've been offering, as well as the high payout boost that you get. You can also get up to 100 times on your payout boost when you use code TROPHY, and you also get up to $500 on your first deposit match, as well as that free square. So this is a huge opportunity for you guys to cash out on. Definitely do take advantage of the free squares that they have, as well as all the discounts. Sleeper right now has one of the highest payout boosts at all DFS apps. And for those of you guys that are playing only on PrizePicks, you are basically losing out on money because Sleeper offers more promos as well as higher payout boosts. So you guys can click the link in the description below to download Sleeper and use code TROPHY to win up to 100 times on your payout boost, as well as getting access to that free square. We got 2 more plays for today. I'll be giving an additional play that is not currently yet on the board after this next play because I definitely do think it's a very solid play. I didn't want to leave it out of this video. We'll be looking at Anthony Edwards for this next prop for the steals plus blocks on the over for 1.5. This line, he's hitting 7 out of the last 10 games. He's averaging 2, and I definitely do think he goes on the over for this line against Memphis. They're going up against a team that is 20th in steals allowed, giving up 8.7 steals on average, as well as 26 in points in blocks allowed, giving up 5.6 blocks per game. Versus that shooting guard position, they dropped down a little bit, but they're still giving up 2 steals on average for that position. Anthony Edwards, he only needs 2 steals or 2 blocks to get on the over, and he's done that multiple times against these type of teams because Anthony Edwards, he's exceeded the 1.5 steals plus blocks in 4 of his last 5 games versus the bottom 10 defenses for blocks allowed, averaging 2.2 steals per game. So I definitely do like this line for the over. Most shooting guards that have gone up against them have not been able to go on the over for their lines. But if we look at the list, if we look closely at the list, a lot of these guards aren't that good anyway. Seth Curry, Tim Hardaway, some of these guys I've even forgot they're in the NBA, except for like Buddy Hield. But honestly, I do like this line for the over. He's averaging a lot of minutes. None of these guys are averaging anywhere near, besides like Tyler Hero, and none of these guys are averaging anywhere near the amount of minutes that Anthony Edwards is playing. So I do like this line for the over. His last game, he had 39 minutes against the Milwaukee Bucks. If he has 39 minutes against the Memphis Grizzlies, he should definitely be able to go on the over for this line. And they're going to be playing hard as well, looking to get a even better position, trying to fight out of the playoffs or play in into the playoffs guaranteed. So if you guys do like this line, definitely do let me know what you're thinking down in the comment section below. I definitely think it's a very solid play. For the last play today, we'll be going for a play that is not yet on the board, but it's sure to come out later. Jared Allen for the over on rebounds. I'm sure it's going to be set at 11.5 or 10.5, but if it is set at 10.5 or even less than that, I would definitely take the over for this line, just simply because there are 3 key players that are out that extremely affect his stats. Donovan Mitchell out due to ankle. Darius Garland is out due to toe injury, and Evan Mobley, which is the most key out of all these 3 players, is out due to rest. Now, with these 3 players being out, it definitely does affect Jared Allen's stats, his point stats, his rebound stats, but the most safe prop to go for is definitely the rebound stat because most centers just grab rebounds on accident. So I definitely do like this line for the over. He's averaging 9.3 or 9.8 rebounds with Evan Mobley playing. He's played with him most of the season, but if we look at games where we can't see that on Outlier, unfortunately, right now, but if we look at games when Evan Mobley isn't playing, he's able to go on the over for those lines, more high ratio than when he is playing with Evan Mobley. So I do like this line for the over. If you guys do see that line later in the day, definitely do check it out. That is just the alternate play, the bonus pick that I just wanted to give you guys just because I saw it, and I didn't really want to leave it out because it sounded like a very solid play. So if you guys like that pick, definitely do comment down below if you guys will be telling it, as well as any other plays in today's video. If you guys do enjoy these videos and these picks, make sure to leave a like down in the comment section or down in the like section below, and smash that subscribe button. Let's get this video to 500 likes, and let's get to 40K subscribers before the end of the basketball season. I definitely do think we can do it. Turn your post notifications so that you guys don't miss out on future videos. And thank you guys for watching. Join up on the outlets Discord if you guys do want to win consistently on their exclusive plays as well. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.